hear the quiet speaks our name, soft as breath, yet it stays the same. We don't chase the sun or climb the sky, we just live, and that's enough tonight. Bread still warm, the table small, 2 cups cooling, that's all. You laugh.
밥에 고기가 들어가 있네.
좋아. 계란 먼저 드세요.
이거 좋아. 그래 시원하게. 조리면 맛있을 것 같아.
엄마 먹고 싶은데.
그러니까 녹턴.
나나 보네.